Hi everyone and welcome to a new video. Because of the recent ad on McDonald's that I actually really enjoyed, I thought that I was like, yeah, genuinely probably one of their better ads that they've made, definitely in recent years. I was actually inspired to make this because, like, what happens if the Backrooms and McDonald's actually collab? What would that look like? Well, we answer that in this video. As the video progresses, the designs get crazier. One of the designs even references the pool rooms. Anyways, sit back and grab some snacks and enjoy the video.
I found something in the store.
Okay, we're doing a little bit of a very different video today. Just literally because I saw the Backrooms ad and I loved it so much. I also saw the Backrooms, so I won't talk about too many spoilers here. Now, the first thing I want to do, I already have a cup that I was looking at that is a McDonald's cup. I want to put that in. Yep, here it is. I forget what type of McDonald's cup this was. I don't know which era it is. I need to get like the history down. I've been doing some research about McDonald's and I was trying to like do the old-fashioned McDonald's cups and stuff, but I couldn't find any good ones. If you guys know if there's any good models out there, please do tell me in the comments. I'd love to, know where are the models, where are the good models for the McDonald's stuff. Okay, so I was thinking just to start out, very simple cup to make, a little, but still being pretty creative, is just taking this original cup that we have here and making it blend into itself. Literally as simple as that. It is not like too complicated, but of course we're going to probably change the textures out a little bit, and I'm probably going to make it more interesting just because this cannot be it, but this could be a good start. I was also thinking about taking these textures and editing them slightly so they just look uncanny. Okay, so I want to have this like 90s design for up because it looks a little bit too modern for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the old, go look at some of the old designs. Supposedly this one is from the 90s. And I like how crude it already looks. Okay, so I don't know why, but I kept on over-explaining myself here. So just to simplify it, I wanted the 90s look. I wanted the cool, like very 90s, kid drawing look that they had with their original cups. And so that's what I made. I literally had to hand draw it myself. I feel like it really fits the Backrooms though, especially because it is that kid drawing like creepiness. So very much, very good. Okay, so I think I recreated the 90s look texture pretty darn well. It's of course more high quality than what it would be in, what's wrong with my face? Okay, I fixed my face. My face was a little bit disconnected there for a moment. Okay, so I feel like I created the 90s look pretty well. Of course, it's not exact, and that's kind of the purpose. I wanted it to be a little bit uncanny feeling. I'm now gonna add a little bit more uncanny features that don't look very correct, but it is still taking this shape. So I add more straws, random french fries going in random directions, maybe even like a triple decker crazy bachook burger. I don't know. I'll see. And there we go. We have the uncanny version, which is just like a cup going inside of a cup, a french fries coming out of nowhere, and like a weird mutation growing out of the burger. So I like it. Okay, because my recording decided to have a little bit of a stroke, I'm gonna have to talk about this again. Pretty much I finished cup. Pretty simple to make. First cup. It's pretty cool looking. Of course, it has a bunch of those glitches on the cup itself, and then but it's still usable. So you can actually see that it's still usable. Still has the straw going through it. So still very much usable, just not normal, which is the whole point. That not normal, but still usable. let's go ahead and do one of the actual like main courses, which is the burger. It's a little bit untextured right now, which I'm gonna go texture it real quick. Okay, now that we have our burger all put together, now look at that. That's a juicy freaking burger. It's a double burger too, which is what I usually get. I will tell you, I usually get a double. Now what I was thinking was I was just gonna take this entire burger and kind of just stretch it, right? Oh my lord. And stretch it out and see how that looks. Because,
peanut butter jelly the long way. Peanut butter jelly the long way.
if I just do it like this, right? Let's say that I just did it and I just stretched it like that. That doesn't look that great. Honestly, it looks more like a sub right now. But what I'm gonna do is take the vertices and outstretch them, because in the movie, again, this is not major spoilers at all, there's a part where one of the characters do walk by a stretched plate, which I'm just gonna do it like this. So now you have this kind of stretched look here. I want to make it more stretched if I can, because I feel like that's kind of it. Okay, I know that this is really not a lot. Like, I'm like doing very subtle edits, but again, as the video goes on, the designs get crazier, and there will be an animation at the end. It's actually like 1 minute and 30 seconds of animation, so it's something to look out for. It's a really simple way to make the burger, but it is like you get more burger, right? And you get this stretched out stuff. I don't know how they would do this. Like, I genuinely don't know how they would do this. But this is a very simple and easy, like, okay, you can make it just look stretched like a texture. That would make the most sense. God, but this burger does look good though. Like, oh my god, dude. I might make it one patty. Let's go and make it like together again. There you go. And there you go. I want to make it one patty. I don't know if there's any chance that King Pixels is watching. Please do tell me what you like to get on the McDonald's menu. I would be very interested. I think other people would be very interested. Sounds like a ridiculous axe, but hey man, I like to get the double decker with large Coke soda. It's my per. You go, now it's just like a normal looking burger, you know? And now I'm gonna take this burger and stretch it. So this is pretty cool, like the little stretched bit, but I feel like it's a little bit too simple. So let me go ahead and do like a cursed burger. We can have a burger inside of it, each other like this, and then we can keep on like messing around with it and like doing some weird stuff. Okay, so there is one thing that I was like looking, I've been trying to think about, like, okay, what am I going to do for the like food, you know? We have, I don't know if I showed this off. I should have showed this off. We have the stretched burger, right? Texture is stretched, which that looks cool. Then you also have the glitched burger. I don't know if I showed off this. This is very, very cool. I like that one a lot. It's just very random, very glitched up, messed up.
It's raining tacos from out of the sky. Tacos.
Cool stuff. But then I was thinking in my head, are there any food in the back room? Well, there's almond water, but that's inside of the online TikTok-y back room, as King Pixels has said before. And I don't know if he said this, but pretty much how a lot of people have been saying is that King Pixels back rooms is not the TikTok back room, not the back rooms, it's the almond water and the stuff. And I realized there is food inside of the back room. This is a little bit of spoilers. Didn't really want to talk too much about the spoilers, but pretty much in one scene you can see a character eating something. All I will show is this. I'll censor this out, the parts that I don't want anybody to be spoiled from. This is all you get, still frame. I don't know how much of the screen I'm showing. I don't know if I'm zooming in. I don't know if I'm cutting out, but this is a part. This is an edible thing in the back room. One of the characters acknowledged it as an edible thing to eat in the back room. And it honestly just looks like sofas, like stuffing. It reminds me of memory foam. Is that correct? Okay. If we make it white. Yeah, it's memory foam. It's memory foam. It's totally memory foam. It's a bit gooey. Okay, this is not spoilers. I'm just telling you. It's just a bit gooey. Okay. Thinking, how am I going to create in like a way that makes... I'm thinking that I'm going to have it like right around here. Skin connected to it like this. Right? We want to connect it like that. Okay. And then what I'm thinking is I'm going to remesh this. What this should do now, yep, is add a bunch of geometry all around it. And then we want to take this, give it... There you go. I found it. I found out what I've been trying to do. It just makes it very wobbly and weird, but it's good. There we go. We have the foam. This looks very weird. And now, pretty sure, we now go here. We can add a new texture. Of course, it's going to be my skin. My human skin that I made a long time ago.
346 minutes later.
Oh Lord, I just had to spend like an hour or so just fixing this right up here because none of these were working. But now I added a lot of texture. See here, I got planet textures here. Then we scroll down a little bit more. We have reptile skin. Completely forgot I created that. I was just trying to get my skin texture here, my human skin texture. And I had a whole journey I just went on. My fault. Besides that, look at that. We got a skin on here. There you go. Doesn't that just look delicious? Wouldn't you want to eat that? I wouldn't. I would definitely not want to. That might look so delicious.
Drove it in my truck right after a beer. Hey, that bumpy shake like a deer.
So I got these French fries. They're mistextured. But on top of that, they look a little bit weird. They looked better before. Why are these like the? Why is this like this? Skip this. You know what? I might just honestly just model it myself. It seems like I could just model it myself and that look better. It's starting to definitely look more and more like the McDonald's. And doing the big fries. Are you right here? These guys. I did notice that it looks a little bit different with little Canadian. I should do these ones. I feel like the long ones is what I get. Right? I don't know. Make it long. The arch down here is a bit shorter. And then we have a little bit of an arch here. A circle. You know? I think that's gonna work. Right here as the French fry. I think it's a bit more rounder, but I don't know. I mean, it's not perfect. But yeah, alright. Now what I want to do is I want to make it where you can get fries, right? And the fries are actually going to be the squiggle monster. What is it called? The entity? Bacteria? The bacteria Backrooms monster? The life form. That's what it's called. I think the French fries could be the life form. Okay. That was actually really straightforward to add this McDonald's logo to it. I love that. I love this UCU paint. I don't even know what it sounds like. It sounds like when I'm saying UCU paint, because that's what the name is right here. You can see it. It really sounds like when some people say spell iCup. Right now, guys, go spell iCup. Okay? See how many people I got with that in the comments. Tell me if I actually got you. Spell iCup, and it sounds like Ukes paint. I don't even know what this is. UCU paint. It's UCUP. I mean, anyways, yeah, we got a McDonald's cup here. It's awesome. Or not cup. What the heck am I saying? The French fry holder. Now with the French fries, what I want to do, real quick, is we want to have it here. There you go. A bit of a long French fry. Whoops. Yeah, that's a pretty freaking long French fry. Whoops. Whatever. Whoa. Hold up. Oh, that was so good. Wait, hold up. So I'm looking up French fries, and then I was like making my own right here. As you can see here, I was making my own. But then I looked up these French fries here. And look at those juicy French fries. Wait, if I push this in, what happened? Oh my god. How detailed are these French fries? Wow. I probably shouldn't use these French fries because I was gonna do something different. So, see if this works. Oh my god, it's glitching out. Look at this. So I just baked the animation. Look at this. It falls, boink, and then it just starts freaking glitching out like crazy. Look at that. Oh my god. Oh my god, they're glitching like crazy. Anyways, I did find a good frame here that I want to keep, and the way I'm going to do that is hopefully it should work. I just convert it into mesh. Okay, I think it worked. Yep. Now we got French fries. Static French fries. Now what I want to do is look up smoke because there's an effect that I wanted to create. Okay, so here's my plan for the French fries. The life form is the French fries. Reason why is because it looks kind of like a bunch of squiggles and tubing or some type of wiring all together. So I thought it'd be really cool if you could make it French fries, and if it's like some type of weird wired French fries that you could eat. I thought that was pretty cool. That's kind of the idea that I wanted to create. So I grabbed this like smoke texture and I made it very squiggly and very thick so you could see the effect that I'm trying to create here in the back. Now look at this. I don't know how well this is going to be shown, but now it kind of creates that like squiggly effect that we see in the monster from the Backrooms. So you can eat the fries that are created by the monster? I don't know. Don't question me. Now I wanted to add some details to this. I'm gonna paint this, right? It's over here, all this black darkness, right? Then what I want to do is have it dripping. I'm pretty sure, yes, I can make it look like it's oozing. Okay, so we're definitely getting somewhere. I'm gonna add some grain to the McDonald's logo now. There we go. Look at this. This is pretty cool. It's like melting. Bro, I am just creating things, okay? But this one's pretty darn cool. The French fries. Go into render view. Should be able to see, yep, the full thing here. Yeah, that looks pretty darn crazy. Okay, so I found this hamburger box and I want to design it. On the model for it, get the hinge, make sure that it has the hinge all correct. Even added a little bit of like the wrapper. I don't know if I'm actually going to add the wrapper on the full thing, but we have a wrapper here. It's pretty darn cool. And the only thing is that how am I gonna fit some of these burgers inside of here, you know? Like, I have zero idea how to fit any of this in. We can fit this guy in, right? We have this guy. But you see, if I close it, you can't, it's not gonna fit. So that's a little bit of an issue on its own little part there. I'm literally just going to be listening to the Backrooms. Not really the Backrooms, but Backrooms feeling music so that we can get to the vibes of this. Let's see. See, my issue is that you can't fit this inside very easily. It has to be weird. Okay, so here's what we have right now, where it's like half of the Backrooms tape. I mean, not tape, half of the Backrooms like wallpaper, and then with McDonald's. I am keeping it off center just because it feels a little bit more unnerving in that sense, which is exactly the same feeling I want to get. It just looks a little bit odd, a little bit different. I don't want to do that. Like, it's very like, oh, that's not what I want. That's not okay. A little bit off center. But Paint, as you know them, they actually suggested, as I was making this, to add the tape in the middle of both of this, which is super cool. I love the idea of that. I think that's actually like a very neat thing to do. So I'm going to be absolutely doing that. Now, I don't know exactly how I'm going to make the tape, but we will figure that out. Okay, so here's how it's looking. Paint, thank you. Thank you so much. This was an amazing idea. This creates a very, very cool looking feel. And when you open it, you know, it is awesome, dude. It is awesome. I really, really enjoy it. And of course, if we add shading to it, shading style, yeah. Look at that. This is sick, dude. So I'm very pleased with that. Very Backrooms, so Backrooms. This is, I love it. Love it, dude. Now, I guess we could do reveals. I don't know. Well, I want to see if I can make some more stuff, but we will figure it out. We will figure it out. Now, we want to go on to our second cup. This second cup, I wanted to actually make it look like it's a part of the pool rooms. So, I have a couple ideas about that. Yeah, so the first thing I wanted to do is make it actually transparent, which is right here. I wanted to have the entire bottom selected, and then I wanted to have pool tiles on the bottom here, like that. And now, for the final, we're gonna get rid of this straw, because I'm gonna make a bunch of silly straws that are going to be going in and out of the cup, that are going to be the slides. Okay, so you can see here I've made a lot of like slide things and a lot of just crazy little moves, I guess. So now I need to go ahead and convert them into objects. And what should happen is I go into loose parts. Yep, now each one of them have a random color assigned to them. Look at that. It already kind of looks like the pool rooms, right? See if I can go ahead and put a liquid inside of here. See how that would look. And look at this drink, dude. Definitely very pool roomy. Love it. This whole vibe is very good. Now that we're done with the pool rooms cup, we can jump to the animation. I didn't record myself really doing a lot of the animation, but just to really simplify it for you, I just took a backroom scene and I put a lot of McDonald's like items inside of it, like signs, like the burger seats, stuff like that, like the old stuff from McDonald's. And then I made sure to put all the food in. They all like cameo in special ways. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. And time for the beauty shots. Thank you all so much for watching the video. I really enjoyed making this one. Yeah, I did not expect making such a long animation at the end. That was kind of like a random thing I decided to do. I hope you like it anyways. I'm okay with it. You all have a wonderful morning, night, or afternoon, and peace out.